for 6.5.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Bro. You ready to do number 4?
You're gonna share this? Yeah, you're gonna send this afterwards?
Yeah, I can send it afterwards.
Thank you.
It takes a while and then it sends me an iCloud link and I just send it to you. Okay, number 4.
A patient with a ventricular dysrhythmia has lidocaine ordered at 3 milligrams per minute. The concentration
So
is
slow down. So it just said something. So you're gonna make a box. What did it tell you?
The patient has lidocaine ordered at 3 milligrams per minute.
So order means what to you?
That's the desired dosage.
Desired dose equals
3 milligrams per minute.
Very good. And then what's the next thing it says?
The concentration is lidocaine at 2 grams and 500 ml.
So when it says concentration, what does that mean to you? Medication supplied, the concentration of this medication. What does that mean to you?
That's what they have on hand.
Dose on hand, right?
Yeah. How many ml per hour?
Dose on hand is 2 grams and 500 ml.
Yep. How many mLs per hour should the nurse program the IV pump?
So X ml per hour. So how many mLs per hour? So that's everything that we need to know. And it says round to the nearest whole number. You gotta pay attention. Whole number, right? So you know whole number, right? So it says the very first thing that we're gonna do is say X ml over hour. And then it starts with ml, ends in hour. So that's the very first thing we're gonna put in our box. What's the next thing?
Okay, so we're gonna start with ml. So we're gonna do 500 ml.
500 mLs
over 2 grams.
Very good. We don't need grams, we need milligrams. So how are we going to convert grams to milligrams?
1 gram over 1,000 milligrams.
Very good.
And
now we have milligrams on the bottom, but we need milligrams on the top to cancel it out. So we're in our box has milligrams.
3 milligrams over 1 minute.
Very good. But we don't need minutes, we need hours. So how are we going to cancel it out?
60 minutes over 1 hour.
You guys said this was hard. Kidding me, right? So what are we canceling out? Grams?
Grams, milligrams, minutes.
And what are we left with?
mLs and hours.
ml on top, hour on the bottom. So 500 times 1 times 3 times 60 over 2 times 1,000 times 1 times 1. Bottom one's going to be 2,000 easily. 500 times 3 is 15,000. 1,500 times 660.
It's 90,000. The numerator is 90,000. 90,000 divided by, what is it, 2,000?
Yeah.
It's 45.
45 what?
45 mLs per hour.
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
You think so? Sure, confident?
So. Confident.
Answer for number 4?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And who said it was hard?
It was tricky. It's tricky.
Who said it was hard? And you did it in less than 2 minutes.
But you see, like, I feel like on the test, it's like this. And then when we have it on the test, the way he words it, it's not like how these problems are.
So like I said, when you read it, it's all about reading comprehension. So when you read the problem, it says clear as day. So 4, it says, a patient with ventricular dysrhythmia has lidocaine ordered. So anything that says has lidocaine ordered or the doctor prescribed, that means that that patient was given an order. That is your desired dose. I want you to take this medication at this amount. So no matter how they word it, it's designed to trick you, but you know that it's a desired dose. So that's what you're going to use, your desired dose. Some of them go by, if you're not using dimensional analysis, you're using desired dose over dose on hand, because you could do these in the formula of desired dose over dose on hand. It's just you'd have to know where to plug in the numbers. But it's doable. But just you gotta know what it's saying. So it may be confusing, but just read what it's saying. It will definitely, and make a box. So you make a box, you don't have to keep going back to the problem. Always make a box.
That helps.
All right, Jessica, you ready?
Damn.
Number
No,
five.
Jessica's not ready. I'm doing number
Patty. Oh, Patty. Yo, see, yo, Jessica, you got cut off by Patty.
I am not
Yo, Patty is a bully, kid. Patty the bully.
Trust me, Patty. You got this, girl. I was just
I
like,
I'm about to sabotage the problem right here. Number 5. Miss Morales has been resuscitated and now has her leaving dead ordered at
Leave
5
it.
milligrams per minute. So my desired dose, right, is 5 mcg a minute. The concentration of leave-fed is 1 milligram and 250 ml of 0.9. So my dose on hand is 1 milligram and 250 ml, right? There's no weight, no nothing. So it's XL over, what is it? XL over what? Over an hour. So that's all I need to know in this problem, correct? And then I have to round it to the whole number.
So what we doing?
XL over an hour equals, first thing we have is ml, so that's 250 over 1 milligram, right? So we need 1 milligram times,
how many micrograms in 1 milligram?
oh, how many micrograms in 1 milligram? Is that 1,000?
It's 1,000.
So now we have 5 micrograms over a minute, right?
We don't need minutes, so what do we need?
Hours. So
how
we
we
need
convert that?
60 over 1.
60 minutes in 1 hour. So we cancel things out like milligrams. So milligram cancels out, microgram cancel out, minute cancel out. We're left with what? MLs?
Mm-hmm.
So
now we
250.
have 250 ml over 1 times 5 times 60 over, we don't need the 1, so it don't matter. 1,000 times 1 times an hour. So 250 times 1 times 5 times 60 is what? I don't have a calculator. Over 1,000. One, two, three. So it's 75.
Anything times itself is 75. What?
75 milliliters over an hour.
Per hour, because we're looking for mLs per hour, right? Our very first thing, mLs per hour.
Oh, I did that.
Number 5? 35 mLs per hour. Coming from the person who says she don't get it.
You know what it is? When you're doing it, it's okay. But like Jenny said, when you're reading it, you have to know what the box tells you as to what to put, where to put it, and how to use it.
So like I said, it's if you're using dimensional analysis, you guys know dimensional analysis. As of just listening to you guys know dimensional analysis. So you can read any problem and set it up with dimensional analysis. So as long as you understand what it's asking for you. This is your desired dose. Sometimes we'll have the mLs before the microgram, the milligrams. So say patient has 250 mLs containing 5 micrograms. So all that means to you is 5 micrograms in 250 mLs. Like it's purposely worded to trick you. But if you know what you're reading, you know what you're looking for, you make a box, put it in your box, so you don't have to keep reading it over and over. So you get it on your first go.
Okay.
All right. Ilana, is you busy at work?
Yeah.
You want to do number 6?
Hello.
You want to do number 6?
Sure.
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 Okay, so an intubated patient has propofol ordered at 25 mcg/kg/minute.
So what does that mean to you?
As your dose desired the dose on ordered.
Desired dose is 25 mcg
25 mcg/kg/minute
per minute, right?
The concentration, which is your dose on hand.
Dose on hand.
10 mg/ml. and you have 50 kilograms of weight, you don't need to convert it. And your question is asking how many mLs per hour.
You just made a whole box.
Yeah, so you have
So I made
1
a whole box. I don't
ml,
even see that no more.
1 ml over 10 milligrams.
That thing's huge.
Yeah,
So X
yeah, 1
ml
ml,
over hour equals
1 ml, 1 ml
1 ml over
over 10 milligrams
milligrams times.
times 1,000 milligrams.
No, we want to convert milligrams to micrograms because we have micrograms up here. So how do you convert it? You want to cancel it out.
You want to cancel it out, right? I know. So what do we put
So we
there?
put 1
That's my
milligram.
problem.
So 1 milligram is equal to how many micrograms?
Also, we're gonna put 1 milligram equals 1,000.
So 1,000 micrograms. So we put 1 milligram on top to cancel out the milligram on the bottom. We're left with, micrograms here. And now we need to cancel out the micrograms because we don't need micrograms. We're trying to get mLs per hour. Hold on one second. Oh, now Olga wants to come with her S9. All right. So we want to cancel out the micrograms. So what's the next thing that we're going to put?
25 micrograms on the
25
top.
mcg.
Mhm.
And what's that over?
1 kilogram.
So we got kilograms on the bottom. We want to cancel out the kilograms. What in our box can we use to cancel it out?
50 kilograms on the top.
50 kilograms over what?
1 minute
1 minute.
times 60 minutes
60 minutes on top because we want to make it an hour, right?
times 1 hour.
So we look at everything cancels out. Milligrams cancels out. Micrograms cancel out. Kilograms cancel out. Minute cancels out. We're left with hour and ml.
My problem is the conversion.
But you did the conversion.
The conversion of 10 milligrams. I put 1,000 milligrams instead of 1 milligram and then 1,000 mcgs. That's my problem.
All right, so just you got to know. So whatever's on the bottom, you want to cancel it out because you want to get down to ml.
No,
per
I
hour.
know that. I said that I know. It's just that I didn't know how many milligrams equal the mcgs. Like I didn't know how to do that. Like so I had 10 mcgs and I put 1,000 milligrams equals, and I put 1,000 on the top where you put the 1 milligram.
Okay.
That's what I did.
All right, so then so you know your mistake. So you know that you have to go back and remember that 1 milligram equals 1,000 micrograms. And again,
Okay.
1 gram equals 1 million micrograms. So it's just adding 3 extra zeros when you skip the milligrams. That makes it a million. So whenever it's on the top, you want the next thing on the bottom, on the next side to be on the bottom to cancel it out, right? So if micrograms is on my bottom, the next thing on top over here is going to be 25 micrograms because I want to cancel out micrograms. I'm trying to get to mLs per hour.
Right.
So if I do the math here, 1 times 20, 1 times 1 times 25, 25 times 50 times 60 gives me what, 75K?
Mm-hmm.
Over what, 10,000?
Mm-hmm.
Divided by 10,000 gives you what, 7.5 mLs per hour. Did it say round to the nearest whole number or did it leave it at the 10?
I'll tell you. Hold on. Let me go back on your data. No, I can't see it. You don't have the questions up. Oh, there we go. What number are we doing?
6.
6. So it is round to the 10th place. So you have it correct. 7.5, right? Yeah, you have it correct.
So you got the right answer, right?
Yeah.
Olga, welcome to the party.
Hey,
You just came just in time to do number 8. Number 7, I swear.
I don't know nothing. I'm sitting here like
Good. I don't know nothing either, but we learning together.
I don't know about that, but okay.
All right, you ready? So we're gonna read it together. It says, Mrs. Green, who has atrial fibrillation, or AFib as we call it, has amiodarone ordered at 0.5 milligrams per minute. So when it says has ordered or the doctor supplied, that means to us, it is a desired dose. So I make a box, put DD, because that stands for desired dose, equals 0.5 milligrams per minute. Then it says the concentration. So concentration means my dose on hand. If it says concentration or the medication is supplied, it's called a dose on hand. That's what we have in our hand to give this patient. The medication is applied, or the concentration of amiodarone is 900 milligrams in 250 mLs. I'm sorry, I'm writing with my right hand today. I can't write with my left hand, it hurts. And then it says, how many mLs per hour should the nurse program the IV pump? So when it says how many mLs, that is our question. X, we want to know how many mLs, X ml per hour. And we're rounding to the nearest 10th. So this is our box. This is everything that we need to know to do our problem. We're going to do dimensional analysis, right? So X ml over hour equals. So when I look at X ml per hour, what do I want to start with in my box? I want to start with ml. So what do you see in our box that has ml?
What do you mean with the number?
Yeah, what in our box, our little box right here, do you see ml? Where do you see ml in that box? Huh?
250.
Well, 250. We're going to start with 250 because that's what it asks us to start with. So 250 mLs goes over what?
Goes over the 900 milligrams.
900, absolutely, 900 milligrams. I don't need milligrams, right? I need to cancel the milligrams out. So what in our box has milligrams?
0.5.
But this is done. So 0.5 milligrams over what?
Over. Now what?
So you got 0.5 here. So what's here?
Wait, I don't see what you're showing me now. Oh, minute?
So 0.5 over 1 minute.
Okay.
We don't need minutes, we need hours. So I want to convert minutes to hours. How do I do it?
I get to see how many minutes in an hour.
So how many minutes in 1 hour?
60.
60. So 60 goes on top because that's minutes. We want to cancel our minutes, right? Over 1 hour. So now we want to cancel things out. Milligrams cancels out. Minute cancels out. We're left with hour and ml. So 250 times 0.5 times 60 divided by 900 times 1 times 1. If we do our math, 250 times 0.5 times 60 will give us 7,500 divided by 900. Will give us 8.3333333. What? It says round to the nearest what?
That's what it is. 10.
So it's going to be 8 point what?
That's where I'd be lost. So I know it's everything after the decimal. That would be what? That's the 10th place.
The 10th place. This is your 10th place. We're going to use this number to round to the 10th place. This number is under 4 or an under.
Oh,
So it stays the same, right?
right.
So 8.3 ml per hour. You get it?
Seems very easy when I'm testing.
What happened?
I said it seems very easy, but not when I'm testing.
Right.
The test is getting tricky. It's just